What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. This is the first episode in my Nothing to Titanium White Zomba series. So I've done loads of trading tutorials on the channel, helping you guys make credits and make profit. But I thought I'd do a nothing to something where you can see me do all my trades. So this should be able to help you get better at trading yourself. I'm going to go from 100 credits in my account on my alt account here. So I'm starting with 100 credits. There are a couple of other things in my inventory because this is actually my sister's old account. So she played like 4 games and has these things. But I'm not going to trade away those. So I'm just going to use that 100 credits as a starter, and everything else is going to be through trading. And for the month of November 2020, I'll be giving away this black market Hellfire Goal Explosion. As you can see, I have 2,600 shots on goal with it, so I do use this thing a lot. I'll be giving a cross-platform one away, so anyone of any platform can enter. You just need to put your gamer tag and your platform in the comments down below, and I'll be adding you to the list of giveaway contestants at the end of the month. So on the 1st of December 2020, I'll be using a random number generator to draw the winner, and you'll be able to enter on every single video throughout this month. So lots of people have lots of chances to enter. However, you can only enter once. You'll not be entered twice, so don't try it. And good luck. So for this first trade, we're going to be buying a non-crate very rare. I've decided to spend all of my first 100 credits on non-crate very rares. So you can buy them for 20 each pretty easily. As you can see, I have those other 3 things in my inventory. That's just because they were already on the account. I'm not going to be using those in the whole series, just to show you that you can just do it with 100 credits and nothing extra. So I bought this Proteus car for 20 credits. I'm now moving on to buy this Heart Boost for 20 credits again. Always hover over and press L3 to check whether they are non-crate items. It will come up with nothing if they are non-crate, as it did. So that's that boost bought. We're down to 60 credits now. Buying another Proteus for another 20. So I'm just going to be spending every single credit I have. So I'll have 0 credits, but I should have 5 non-crate very rares by the end of it. So we're down to 40 credits now. I can buy 2 more. So we're going to buy this metallic pearl paint finish. As you can see, I check, nothing comes up, so it is a non-crate item. And I buy it for 20 like so. Add that to the collection. I quite like the metallic pearl paint finish in general, but we'll be flipping this as a non-crate very rare, not using it as our paint finish. And buying our final non-crate very rare here. We're buying a Ripper car for our final 20 credits, just like so. Trade go through, and done. So now we can easily flip all of these non-crate very rares for 40 each, doubling the credits that we spent on them. So I first of all sell this Hearts Boost for 40 credits, and then I move on to sell 3 non-crate very rares in one trade here. 2 Proteuses and 1 Metallic Pearl. Guy puts in 120, that's 40 each. Good to go. We both tick up. Flipping non-crate very rares is probably the best thing you can do at first, because what we're going to be doing after this is I started with 100 credits and I've doubled it to 200, and this took literally half an hour to completely buy 5 and flip them for 40 each. It literally took half an hour, and I've doubled the amount of credits in my inventory. It's not as efficient when you have more credits, but at the very, very start, it's amazing to do. So we've sold all 5 now. We have 200 credits and nothing in our inventory. We're going to buy some more non-crate very rares because it's good to keep flipping them constantly whilst you're doing other stuff. So we're going to buy 2 here, that Yuzo wheel and the straight line paint finish for 20 each, as so. I'm now down to 160 credits and 2 non-crate very rares, which I can easily sell for 40 each. So our next trade is going to be for a non-crate exotic. I'm going to buy that for 140. I can easily sell that for 200. I know I can. Obviously, as you can see, I checked, it was non-crate. Nothing showed up, as you die. 140 credits. That trade goes through. Easy done. So I now have 2 non-crate very rares and 1 non-crate exotic in my inventory. As I said, I will keep buying non-crate very rares and selling them as I go on. Buying 1 more non-crate very rare for the last 20 credits I have. As you can see, selling this fidget spinner wheel for 200 credits is non-crate. Told you I could flip that easily. That's a nice 60 credits profit because we did buy it for 140. Now, next thing is black market. So I'm going to buy this tune for 150 credits. Now, tunes are worth 200 to 300 credits, but people do sell them for 150, and they're easy to sell. They're easy to flip because people do want them as they're the cheapest black market, so people want them as their first black markets. So yeah, so we buy that tune for 150. As I said, all throughout my trades, I'm always buying and selling non-crate very rares. So here we're selling one of those ones we bought for 20, selling it for 40. The next trade, I'm selling this tune. So he's only got 160 credits. So that is already 10 credits profit. But he's also, that Dominus Snake skin is a non-crate very rare. So I can sell that for 40. So that's 200 credits, which is what I wanted to sell it for. But then he added this Reaper wheel and the Thread X2 wheels as just extra ads, which can be used at any point. So immediately buying another tune for 150 credits. Uh, Tunes are really, really good to flip because you can always find people buying and selling them. And the next trade, flipping it immediately for 200 credits. So this guy did actually have 200 credits. He didn't put an offer in. Straight 200 credits, 50 credits profit easily. In the trade after this, we do sell that Dominus Snake skin. So after selling the Dominus Snake skin for credits, I've made 50 credits profit on each tune I bought. So that's an easy 100 credits profit overall there. Flipping tunes, I guarantee you for starter players, is one of the best things. Again, selling one of our non-crate very rares for 40 credits after we bought it for 20, I think a few trades back. So I have one non-crate very rare left in my inventory. The next trade we are going to be... Now this was a very, very interesting trade. He wanted two non-crate very rares and he put in a bunch of items. I said I only had one left and he put in these. And now one of these items he put in was actually a non-crate very rare. So he just basically gave me a Crimson Animus GP and a Forest Green Mudcat GXT for free, which is really weird. So I then sold that non-crate very rare for 40, and I have a free Crimson Animus GP and a free Forest Green Mudcat GXT. Don't know what he was thinking. He must have been a new trader. Anyway, so I bought that Zippy for 20 credits. Keep buying and selling those non-crate very rares. It's an easy way to make profit. Just even as you're doing your other trades, it's an easy way to do things. Okay, so more non-crate exotics. These are good because they make 60 credits profit on each one I can flip. So buying it for 140 credits. Again, always check that it's non-crate exotic. The amount of people that invited me saying they had non-crate exotics but weren't non-crate was crazy. So buying a second non-crate exotic here, 140 credits for each one. This one's a Clockwork. The inventory is looking quite nice. 260 credits left. Definitely a lot bigger than what we started with. So we're buying a final non-crate exotic here, but this is an interesting trade because I only have 120 credits left, but I listed that I had 100 that I was going to give 140 for each non-crate exotic. So I told him I only had 120 credits left, and he told me, yeah, that's fine, but you have to add something. Now remember those two wheels, the Reaper and the Thread X2. I technically got those for free because I flipped the tune for 50 credits, including the non-crate very rare, and I had these two wheels for no extra cost. So I decided if I put 120 credits in, and then I put the grey thread wheel in, hopefully he would accept, and I would have used all my 120 credits and a free ad that I got from a previous trade. Let's wait if he ticks up, and he does. So basically, we're getting a good deal there because that was a free wheel we got, technically, and we're buying plus 120 credits for that non-crate exotic. Okay, so now we come to the end of the video. This is the first episode finished. We started with 100 credits, as you know, and we now have a Crimson Animus GP, 3 non-crate exotics, 1 non-crate very rare, this Mudcat, and that Reaper wheel. I've sort of made a rough estimate, and all these items together are probably worth about 750 to 800 credits, which is really good, starting off with 100, moving to 800 credits worth of items in one episode. That's really good. Zombas right now are worth about 3,000 to 3.3 thousand credits, but they are slowly rising over time. But yeah, so definitely good progress in the first episode. In the next one, we will probably start selling these items and buying and selling loads more stuff, including black markets and blah blah blah. Hope you found this video helpful, and tune in probably tomorrow, day after. I'm probably going to make this series every day or every other day, it depends. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment FG Mudcat if you got to this part of the video, like and subscribe.